This is Martin Lewis Show, episode 2, where me and my friend Lewis.
I'm not his friend. I'm just his acquaintance.
How dare you talk about things that interest us? So we were just talking about the Springfield. What is the Simpsons theme park?
Yeah, it's a theme park. Well,
yeah, Patty wants to go. Patty beat my wife. Patty wants to go.
I do it. Like when Larry showed me this, I go, definitely Patty's gonna be telling Mom we're doing this.
She didn't tell me like we're doing this. No woman owns me. No woman demands nothing of me, Danny.
You heard you better hear this podcast, Patty. That's what he said. You own him.
Make me a sandwich, woman. Make me a sandwich. I just hope at the Springfield ride that the bars are cool and they're not like. Imagine if the bars they're like for kids or something.
That would suck. I'm
like you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like you go into like Moe's and it's like a bunch of candy. It should be a real
bar.
Drinks.
Like it should be a bar, and there should be a guy that looks like Mo that serves you.
And they should have that jar of freaking hard-boiled eggs that he never changes.
That'd be awesome.
There should be people acting like Lenny and Carl.
That you know what? You think it looks like they're gonna do that, right? They're gonna have people.
If they have that, those are gonna be the two dudes that are gonna have the most drinks bought for them in history.
They're gonna
Lenny, Carl, let me buy you a drink.
They're gonna have Hank Azaria dress up as everybody in the theme park.
That's true. He does a lot of the voices.
I just want to take a picture in front of what's the dude? The statue, the guy with the.
It's like something important. I forgot what it was though. Something important to the show.
Yeah, but he was like, what's his name? Davy Crockett, right?
Yeah, but he ended up being a fraud on the thing. Well, I think it's gonna be cool because we also want to go to to the Harry Potter thing, and it's also over there in Orlando.
Right?
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I
want to have a Krusty Burger, and I want to check out the comic book store.
Yeah, that's true. The comic book store.
It's gonna be there.
I wonder if they're gonna have people dress up like the people. I don't know. I guess we'll see when it comes out how homogenized it's gonna be.
Oh.
Also, did you check out? Oh, you see this guy with his big words, homogenized?
I got big words for us simple folk.
Did you look at that bike thing?
Yeah, dude, that dude is nuts, dude. Tim Knoll, everyone, Tim Knoll, check him out.
I thought it was funny because I was all thinking you should never show a drunk guy this video while he's drunk. Because he'd be like, hey, hold my beer. Let me check this out. I can do that shit.
Then he impales himself in the throat with those pegs.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about that, and right when I went to the video, one of the top comments was "Hold my beer," and I'm like, "Oh man, I don't have original thoughts."
No one does, man. We're all linked up, bro. We're all one being in this freaking what's it called? Like amoeba.
Stop making it like it's an X-Files freaking episode.
I don't think that was it. Walk like a man.
I don't think that was it either. You can't show a drunk guy the bike tricks. You can't show a high guy that chocolate fountain because I think he'll just eat it while it's still moving.
Man, that thing looks dope though. That was a lot of work.
No, but if I was high, I'd like be afraid to eat it.
Yeah, because I would enjoy just tripping out on it.
Yeah, but imagine if you really want chocolate and it's still like I think you could grab a piece while it's still moving, right?
Dude, the only people that really you gotta watch out with is a woman with chocolate. They love chocolate.
Yeah. I like chocolate more than any woman I've known.
You're a piece of woman.
Oh, everybody's woman's when they're in the womb. You heard?
No, every woman is man.
No, everybody starts out as women. That's why men have nipples. I actually have no idea.
What the hell?
Okay, so you're watching the Kenyan High School
Kenyan Jumpers. Yeah, this is not. What the hell?
I love this because you always like, check this somewhere and check how high I could jump. And these guys like defy gravity.
Yeah,
we're gonna learn that.
Have you seen their calves, dude? Fuck. If God gave me those legs, man, I'd be alright.
It's not just the legs.
God give me a pair of woman's legs, dude. I've gotten they hit me up on high school when they, like, you know that squat rack thing?
Dude, so just wear a pair of heels and embrace it.
I remember Miguel Flores came up to me, he's like, hey, oh shit, it's you, Daddy. I thought it was some high nuts. Like, get the fuck out of here, fool. I know I got some nice legs.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna have to show a picture of skinny legs.
You don't have to show skinny legs, huh? Dang,
Yeah.
why are you
Yeah.
guys in the Olympics?
What is there an Olympic sport that's like this?
Yes, it's called the high jump.
No, but don't they use a stick?
It's the same thing, but they land on the pad. The only thing these guys...
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, these dudes aren't using any stick, man. They're just
No. You're thinking of povo, bro. There's a high jump where they're doing what they're doing here, except they land on the pad.
Just with nothing. I don't know about no Olympics. Once they were saying they're going to take out wrestling.
You gotta get out of your house, homie.
Well, once they said they were going to take out wrestling in the Olympics and they were going to add, and they still have those flag dancing, I kind of stopped caring.
Well, I heard they're gonna add what was it? They're gonna add darts. They're gonna add ping. Oh, they already got ping pong. That is cool though.
Beer drinking.
They're gonna have beer drinking.
Beer pong.
Beer fest.
All the beer fest stuff. Beer Olympics.
The Beer Olympics.
So what were you saying that so is there gonna be a Marvel Zombies or what?
No, I was looking at like the Marvel expansion. What they're planning on doing next. Ant-Man's gonna lead the charge. Well, I guess they're saying Iron Man was the first one, which it shouldn't be called Iron Man. They should actually rename the movie Tony Stark, because, I mean, there's not really that much. They always show Iron Man that much on the movie, man.
On the new one? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, dude, I would call it Tony Stark.
It's Iron Man.
No, it's not. Watch, when you see the movie, you understand what I mean. Like, I feel like those, like an absence of Iron Man in that movie. Like, I love the first movies. There's enough Iron Man.
So there's not a lot of shooting and killing and stuff?
Well, there's some, like, it's like they save it all for the end. Like, the end is just like a whole, but it's like, I don't know, I wanted more, like, thought out scenes with Iron Man, you know, doing some crazier stuff. But it was still a good movie. It's just not, like, it felt more of a Tony Stark movie than an Iron Man movie.
That's cool. All right, I'll watch it later. I haven't even watched it yet. The next one I'm really psyched about is Pacific Rim.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's going to be a great film. Any movie that I always get addicted to is always good. Remember? 300 was great. Matrix.
No, there were some that you hyped that weren't good.
Which
like
one? Godzilla was the only one.
And then the one with the girls that, remember? The
Sucker Punch?
Yeah, Sucker Punch.
No, but it's because Zack Snyder had done so many good films.
And there was a few other ones.
Work.
See, Transformers 1. You hyped Transformers 1.
Well, because I'm a Transformers fan. No, I didn't hype it that much. I was happy about it.
Yeah, I could make a list. Next time I have a list, 5 most hyped.
No, man.
Any movies that did not succeed.
Yeah, but most ones that overhype are really good movies. Like
yeah, you see how you went from all to most.
Matrix was awesome. I will freaking.
Oh, you going back that far, man?
Well, you took back to Godzilla times. That's high school, man.
Yeah, you're going back real far. Yeah, but yeah, I think it'll be good.
I hope.
I hope Superman's gonna be good too.
You know, I think it will be. I think Zack Snyder's a better director than he is a writer.
Also, Wolverine. They said the next Wolverine's gonna be really raw and stuff.
Well, did you see? Like, it looks pretty crazy, man. They have the Silver Samurai coming out?
I didn't like he looked like a robot.
He looks like a robot, yeah. I understand.
He may be a robot because they have CG where they can make people look like people.
And I don't think it's based on, like, I think it's a little based on that old comic, you know, the one where he goes back to Japan to see.
I never read that one.
Oh, it's really good. Because this is what this one was supposedly based on. But now that I'm seeing the trailer, it looks like, you know, Hollywood tweaked it up a little bit. Like, the guy's trying to give him his humanity back, and.
Yeah, I think it might be that it's not that Wolverine wants it; it's that the man wants to take it from him. And
he knows Wolverine can't be stopped, man.
No, because Wolverine has never said he wants to lose his immortality.
You're true. That is true. I don't think I've ever read anywhere that.
Yeah, he's never been one of those dudes. So I think the old man just wants to take it because you know how he saved him. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's crazy how Wolverine stays young.
Yep.
Because he was young at like World War II or Korean War or something, and he's still young.
But see, the thing I don't get though is okay, like. How the hell was he a little boy? You know how they did the origin story?
They always do that with immortality. Like, you're right when you become, like,
adult?
late 20s. Yeah, you just stay that way. So, it's like you stay at the whatever age. It's weird.
Well, why is Wolverine aging now? Like, Hugh Jackman looks older than he did on the first X-Men.
Dare talk bad about Hugh Jackman. He looks beautiful.
I love you, Hugh Jackman.
It reminds me of that story where
Broadway?
Hugh Jackman does Broadway.
Yeah.
So he was on Broadway and he started kissing another dude, and then somebody in the audience got up and said, "Don't do it, Wolverine." Cool guy, man. Like Hugh Jackman in his interviews, he seems like a cool dude.
Seems like a nice dude, yeah.
Yeah, he's just because he gets all tripped out that he got really buff for the new Wolverine.
Dude, he is like, I think that's the most ripped I've ever seen him.
While he says that he worked real hard and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, I'm buff." Like he's very humble.
Well, I remember hearing, it was on the Howard Stern show, right? Where they were talking about, like, athletes and stuff. If you do a certain workout, you're going to progress in that way.
Yeah.
But, man, that dude's big, man. I wouldn't mess with him.
I would, just so I could tell people that I was punched out by Wolverine.
Hey, did you see, though, the new Man of Steel trailer now? The one that they have where Kal-El's talking to Jor-El? Or, right, is that his dad's name?
Something like that. The new one?
Yeah, there's a new one. It seems like his dad's not dead. Like, somehow they end up talking, like...
Well, hasn't it always been like that? Where,
on the old one, it was always an image. When he found the Fortress of Solitude. No, on this one, it looks like they're standing in front of each other in the trailer.
Are you sure it's not they just made the hologram real?
It might be, but like how they're playing it up, it looks like...
Because if you think of the holograms that we have and how far advanced they were...
Like Tupac?
Yeah, it's like Tupac. Like if we could create if we could create Tupac, I'm pretty sure what are Superman's people called?
Kryptonians.
The Kryptonians.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonians. They throw a K up in the air.
Right.
They got like a single tier. Well, if the Kryptonians must be able to make somebody look real. If we could already make Tupac look semi-real.
That's true.
The gorillas.
Because Superman's so fucking genius.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I never really got that until they explained it on the DC comic.
Yeah, and then in another comic, Superman gets outsmarted by a Joker or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hey, but you got to see that episode of American Dad. I'm telling you, it was a good episode.
I don't know about American Dad.
Dude, I'm not a big fan, but the last episodes have been pretty gnarly, dude. Like, that one was...
I watched it. What was this episode
Lost
about?
in Space? Like, dude, it's cool. It has... Because I just like sci-fi stuff. So, like, they go to Roger's... It's not even a planet. They go to, like, Roger's people's spaceship, like the King. And their spaceship is a giant mall. And then it's... just,
crazy.
Yeah, and like that dude, I forget what that kid's name, the blonde guy, the one that's with the daughter, the hippie daughter.
Yeah.
They end up taking him there, and like the whole point to get out of there is you got to take a test saying that, you know, you're really in love and stuff. So then that guy calls out the summoner, and he kind of pretty much goes into all your orifices and plugs in like audio cables, and he shows like moments in your life to all their people to see if you pass the test. But it's pretty crazy, dude. I just trip out because of how violent these cartoons are now. Back in the day, we couldn't get away with watching anything like that. Like those decapitations, people getting cut in half.
Oh, dang, that's crazy. Well, I think it's been
and it's people getting killed by Sinbad, fool.
Oh, like Sinbad, like the comedian?
The comedian, yeah. What was that show he used to come out? A Different World?
Yeah, I forget. I thought I was like, is Sinbad like the pirate dude? Like the old tales?
Sinbad was no pirate, fool.
Sinbad, wait, what was he?
A voyager.
I think he was a pirate.
He was a voyager.
I don't actually have no idea what he was.
He fought skeletons that somehow were able to stand without muscles.
It's magic, baby. It's magic.
Oh, that's true. It is magic.
Okay, so I think that's we went on for quite a while. That was good for episode 2, right?
Yeah, you're gonna try to figure out how to edit this sucker.
I know it's actually easier. I'm just gonna do video. So until next time, episode 3. See you guys next week.
Signing off. This is Luis.